Hey guys, it's Dee Dee. So, as promised, I am going to do a massive beauty haul. If you are a person, this will be kind of a long video. It'll be separated into two parts because this will be Nordstrom, MAC, and Sephora. And one really cool thing I got at Kohl's. If you're a person that doesn't like haul videos or beauty haul videos, this will not be the video for you. So I just wanted to warn you ahead of time. It might be kind of long, and that's what this will be. I don't normally share too much outside of Vera Bradley on this channel because, as I said many times, I started this channel for the Vera Bradley lovers. But I find that we Vera fans are interested in a lot of the same things. So, and mostly women, I think. I mean, men are welcome to watch too. But this will be all about beauty products. And some new stuff. Really, this is a lot of staples. There's a couple new things in here that I'm curious to know if anybody has tried. And I'd like to get your input on it. So without further ado, let's get started. Well, before I get started, I just want to say I always pay for all of my own stuff. I work full time. I work extremely hard, so I am not bragging in any way. I am just sharing for the sake of sharing because I know there's a whole lot of beauty lovers out there and some new things that I'd like to get people's input on. So that is why I'm sharing. And I just feel like sharing. That's it. So anyway, let's get started. So a few of these things are staple things. I've been wearing Estee Lauder for a very long time, since I was 17. My grandmother got me hooked on it. And I don't like everything that Estee Lauder has to offer, but their skincare is my absolute favorite. I've tried lots and lots of things. These are the things that work for my skin. I have, like I said, you name it, I've tried. I can't even tell you how many foundations. This stuff does not break me out. It works for my skin as well as the skincare I'm going to show you. So the first thing is the Advanced Time Zone Age Reversing Line Wrinkle Hydrating Gel, and it's oil free. And this is for normal to combination skin. Now I have pretty dry skin, like super dry. So I had been out of this for about a month and a half because it is not cheap. It's very expensive. This bottle is, I think, about $65, which is crazy. That's why I've been out of it for so long. But I'm telling you what, it's worth every dime to me. And this is what the bottle looks like. And I think they make this. They make it for dry skin too in the gel formula, but it's not like a lotion. It's I don't know. It's odd. I would pump some out and show you, but that'd be like $2 right there, so I'm not going to. But it's the one in the like rosy, purpley kind of bottle. But Advanced Time Zone, amazing. That coupled with Idealist, the original Idealist. This is a skin refinisher. The pore minimizing. This is the 2.5 fluid ounce bottle. Another super expensive thing, but this bottle will last me for like so long. But the combination of these two things, within a week, my skin is like just instantly clear because it's very balanced when I use these two together. This is the only moisturizer I use. I do use the proactive system, the sensitive skin system, only because I get like stress kind of breakouts all right here. So the proactive helps that. And then this balances the moisture in my skin. So it is amazing, amazing. Doesn't break my skin out. One of the few hydrators that doesn't break my skin out. And then my all-time favorite foundation that I've been wearing for over 10 years. This is Double Wear. And my color is Pure Beige, and it's a cool tone color. 2C1 is the shade, and this is the original Double Wear. I wanted to try the, not original because Estee Lauder did change it not too long ago, their formula I mean, but I haven't really noticed, like it didn't affect me at all. I still love it, still lasts all day long, one of the best foundations I've ever used, ever, ever, ever. And I have, like I said before, tried everything from high-end, Chanel, Christian Dior, you name it, I've tried it, down to drugstore. And I wish I could wear a drugstore that doesn't break my skin out, because I don't like paying the money for this. So this is my holy grail items for me. They're fantastic, but I've been experimenting with skincare and makeup for a very long time. So these are staples for me and my holy grail foundation and moisturizer items. Let's go on to MAC. So this is just a staple. It's just Fix Plus. I use this for a whole lot of different things. If I feel like my skin is super, super dry, like if I run out of that stuff, I'll put this over whatever my day cream is, just for a little extra moisture. If I put on, if I get a little too powdery, I sometimes overdo it with the powder. I just spritz this on before my, I use the Mary Kay setting spray, which is Scandinavia setting spray, the absolute best, and it works. Oh, it's awesome. But this will take, this will take down the powder. The cakiness if you kind of overdo your powder, and that's just what Fix Plus. I also use it for you know, wet dry shadows. I wet my my shading brushes, and then I'll stick it in my eyeshadow and then apply it. It's awesome. I like doing that better than using water. Well, in my opinion, anyway. I'm a huge fan of double matte powder by Estee Lauder. But I was at MAC, and I just needed a blush, but I didn't have any makeup on when I went. So the girl at MAC just moisturized my skin, and then she just put the mineralized Skin Finish Natural on, just as like a base, so I could see the powder or see the blush. And I absolutely loved it. I've never tried mineralized Skin Finish Natural because I've been so in love, which I still am, my Estee Lauder double matte powder, but I absolutely love the coverage of this because it's, I use it, or I will use it as a setting powder, but man, the finish is amazing. It's amazing. I loved it. So we're going to give this a try. It's a little cheaper than my Estee Lauder, so that would be good. Not much cheaper, but you know, MAC is now an Estee Lauder company, so anyway, my color is medium in that. And then the blush that I ended up getting is Breezy. And Breezy is beautiful. There is a slight sheen to it, which I'm indifferent. I don't want shimmer, but a sheen is okay. It's a dark blush. I mean, it's pretty dark, but I gravitate towards more red-toned blushes. It just looks better on me. So, let me swatch this really quickly. So that is Breezy. It's very pretty. Really pretty. This would be awesome on darker skin tones. This would show up really well on women of color, or just, you know, darker skin tones. This would be a great blush for you. I plan on using it though just with a really light hand. It'll probably last me forever. But I loved the color so much, and I don't know, I'm filming at night. Filming at night sucks in my house because there's like this yellow cast. So I don't know if you can see the sheen at all, but it's just a beautiful, beautiful blush. Love it. Haven't tried all that many MAC blushes. I think I will start though because they're pigmented, they're beautiful. The one that the MAC artist tested on me lasted like all day. It was wonderful. And then I got a little bottle of Turquotic. If you guys haven't smelled Turquotic, next time you're at a MAC counter, give it a spray because I'd walk by it 100 times. It's a beautiful, fresh, I almost get a little citrus from it, but it is just, it's such a nice soft scent. And I got a little bottle, I forget, I think it's 25 or 30 for this bottle. They have a bigger bottle, but I tend to get tired of perfume. So I go for little bottles so I don't waste any money because, geez, they're expensive enough. On to Sephora. I had a couple samples of, you know, the little size of Benetint, and I don't use this on my cheeks. I don't really like the way it comes out, but I love this on my lips because I can put it on in the morning, go until lunchtime at work, put another application on at lunch. That's it. And I don't have to worry about lip color like all day. So it's awesome. So this is just a full-size bottle because I've never purchased a full-size. And I really, really enjoyed my 2 little samples and they were gone. So I wanted the full-size. So just a solid Beauty Blender shampoo bar. I use this on my makeup brushes. I alternate between this, but I only use, on my Beauty Blender, I only use this. I don't use baby shampoo, but I use Johnson & Johnson's on my makeup brushes. I have for over 10 years. I've had the same brushes, so it's awesome. Works like a charm. Another benefit thing is the Highbrow Glow. Now, I have always been a fan of Highbrow, the original, which is like a light pink. I get a little iridescence from it, but not much. It's really, really pretty. I've gone through like 3 of them. But I've never tried Highbrow Glow, which is like a champagne pink is what it says. And that's what it looks like. Let's see if you can see it. This is going to be hard with this lighting. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you can see the sheen there. I guess you could... Oh, there it is. There it is. That. So, put this, like, right under your, oh, Lord, on your brow bone. And sometimes I put shadows over it. And it makes the shadows stick really well, too. Like a highlight shade. So, that. Then, I had planned on buying the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer from Too Faced. And it's like 30 bucks. But I also wanted to try the Primed and Poreless face primer. I've never tried that from Too Faced. And I had the Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer in my hand. And I had a box of the, or the container of the Primed and Poreless. And then I saw this at the checkout line at Sephora. And I was like, oh, awesome. I can try all of these things. Now, this just comes with a chocolate Soleil bronzer. But honestly, I mean, it's a little darker, but oh, the smell is amazing. Smells just like milk chocolate. So that's that. You're not going to be able to really see this. Well, maybe a little bit. So that's bronzer because I needed a new bronzer because mine was just little. The one I use is really meant for summertime. It's a little too orange. And then it comes with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm kind of picky about mascaras and I like waterproof because I have super sensitive eyes that tend to water a lot. So I need waterproof. But that, if you can see it, let's move it over there, is the spoolie on the Better Than Sex. This is one of the items. If you guys have tried the Better Than Sex mascara, if you could let me know your thoughts on that, I would appreciate it. And then it comes with a sample of Shadow Insurance, which is an eyeshadow primer. And of course it comes with the Primed and Poreless. And then one of the things I have been wanting to try is the Clinique, oh Lord, the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara Long Wearing Formula. I've heard awesome things about this, and I'm always up for trying a new mascara. I think I might have found my holy grail. I'll talk about that in the next video. But I wanted to try this because I don't have oily skin under here, but because my eyes water a lot because they're really sensitive, I have a lot of my bottom lashes kind of, I get that, you know, shadow from my mascara running or whatever. Even with waterproof sometimes, it depends on the mascara. But check out how awesome is that little brush. That would definitely be like the best bottom lash brush I've ever seen. Because you can really get all those tiny little fine hairs. And then the reason I went to Sephora, yes, I do watch some Makeup by Tiffany D as well as lots of other beauty gurus on YouTube. And I went to Sephora specifically for this. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder. And I got diffused light. And I have been wanting to try this for the longest time. That's it. I'm not going to swatch this. You guys, I am not a beauty guru by any means. Not a professional by any means. So go out there and try and find some good reviews on this if you're interested in this. Makeup by Tiffany D. She's got awesome reviews on this, as well as the ambient lighting palette that came out this year that was limited edition. But I am by no means a guru of anything. So I'm not even going to... You won't be able to see this when I swatch it, but this is supposed to give you a diffused light effect. Go watch Makeup by Tiffany D's video. She explains it way, way better. Then I found this at Kohl's. I am in love with Lorac eyeshadows. Love them even more than Urban Decay. Yes, I know. That's you know, an awful thing to say to these Urban Decay, you know, fans out there, but I love Lorac eyeshadows. Now, I know this is the Sweet Temptations eyeshadow palette set, and there's 4 palettes, and I'm not going to swatch all these because this video will be, you know, 10 years long, but this is the milk chocolate palette, or no, white chocolate palette, I'm sorry, and it's like a silvery bluish color, a really, well, it's not a dark black, but it's a black, a silver, and then a like cream highlight color. And I know that Ulta had these last year. I think these were exclusive to Ulta last Christmas time when the palettes came out. But Kohl's had these this year. My Kohl's had a ton. So this is an awesome deal. I think it was $32 or $34 for 4 palettes, and you get 16 shadows. This is one of my favorites. And I played with these already, so you can see my fingerprints in there. But it comes with the same black that was in the other palette. It looks like a plummy color, a lighter pink, and then a shimmery taupey highlight color. Very pretty. And that one was the Tease Me Truffles palette. This one is the Satisfying Toffee Crunch palette. This is my absolute favorite. I love red shades like this. I have green eyes, so these kind of pinky or rose tone shades look really, bring my green out like a lot, and there's some brown in there. But these swatched when I played with them a few days ago, exactly like if you have the Lorac Pro or the Unzipped palette, which the Unzipped palette is my absolute favorite palette of any palette. But they swatch the exact same. They're very velvety, very creamy. This is the Tantalizing Dark Chocolate palette. And a lot of browns, neutrally kind of colors, but just absolutely beautiful eyeshadows. I absolutely love Lorac. Is my absolute favorite eyeshadow, hands down. Over Urban Decay even, hands down. They just blend so well. I love it. So anyway, that is part 1 of my massive super mega haul. This stuff I got before Christmas. I actually filmed the 2 parts of this before Christmas, and I don't know what was going on with YouTube Capture that day or those days, but it would not upload, so I'm redoing all these videos. That's why some of this stuff is already, I've opened and played with. You'll see that in my next video. But anyway, thank you guys as always for watching. Any questions, comments are welcome. Like if you liked it, subscribe, of course, if you want to subscribe. And I will have part 2 coming up shortly, so stay tuned. Have a good one.